Yeah, Kyle, day 3, how's camp been going for you guys on the offensive side of the ball and yourself so far?
I'll say it's been going well. Coming out here competing every day. It's a new team, new face, a new opportunity to come out, show the world that, with this new team that we can still compete. And from Marcus down to the O-line, everybody's on par, and, we just come out with a new attitude.
Coach Ragon said, everybody's doing their assignments, the ball's out on time, guys are running their routes and know where it's supposed to be. Is that a carryover from a good off-season program?
I would say yes, sir. From OTAs, we came in from the spring ball, introduced everything, and everybody was, always excited. And, like I said, the competition, so it's just getting everybody, push each other. So that's something that I feel like is helping us now.
This early in camp, where are you all at? It's a long way to go. Stuff's got to come together, but how is it, working out so far?
I'll say day 3, I feel like we're doing pretty well, but like you said, it's a lot of camp to go, and it's time, we have to, stay consistent and going in the right direction.
The mobility of Marcus and Desmond, you see some things changing some of the offense. I mean, you have your base foundation, but where they can extend plays into the pocket, you see a lot changing. It's difficult for you.
I would say, like you said, they're like do-it-there quarterbacks, I guess you would say. They can move the pocket, so that kind of extends things, like you said, and just to be able to do different things and be able to get open different ways is something pretty cool.
Where do you feel like the biggest change, now that you're actually in these helmets in training camp, where do you feel like the biggest changes for you to now?
The game has slowed down just a tad. Just a little bit, a little more slower than it was last year because I'm a little more confident knowing the game, seeing different defenses, being able to, try and break it down, but also, it's still a steady grind to try and move faster. So that's something that I've been working on.
Do you feel like it looks like your route running is a lot smoother? Is that something that you place emphasis on, or is that just?
Yeah, that's what's going to move the chain. So to be able to run good routes and get the first down, that's something that I feel like I need to do.
When did you realize that it's? I mean, every player says that, but like for you, when did you realize that actually?
I would say once I kind of got most of the playbook down, so that when we come out here and I already know what I have, I can start looking at what they're doing and what the defender's going to do. So that's what I feel like, that's a step in moving toward the game slowing down.
What difference is this year coming into camp? You talk about your comfort level. Can you notice a big difference of where you were to where you were a year ago right at this time?
Definitely. Like I said, the game's slowing down a little bit. Sorry. So to be able to try and dissect the defense now, that's something I feel like will help me win on offense.
In year 2, what are the goals for yourself coming in? You have 1 touchdown last year. Do you set a number for yourself going into camp in the season that you want to see double digits or more of that, or what do you have goal-wise?
Definitely, that's something that, every practice I'm thinking about. Every morning, in the meetings, like, you can't have that again. So that's just like a steady thing in the back of my mind. I tell myself every day when I come out here, you have a bigger goal to achieve.
So is it a number? Is there a number, or you just want
that's confidential.
Explain how hard it is what Felipe Franks is doing going into the tight end position as quarterback, and what have you seen from him?
I mean, Felipe is an athlete, so I didn't think it was going to be hard. I wouldn't say it's hard for him because he's already, making plays out there. So he's a great guy. He's already from the quarterback room, so he's smarter. He's smarter than most tight ends are. So I think he's going to flourish.
When you're thinking about goals every day, what are you thinking? Walk me through that thought process.
Just certain things of, when I wake up, like, you have this to, you want to reach. So always, have that in the back of your mind. When your legs might be tired, you have this you want to achieve. Just things like that.
You actually write. Is it written? Is it mental? Is it on a phone? Is it on a mirror? Like where?
I mean, I can't give you all the secrets. But I have it somewhere. And I look over pretty often.
So it's like written down or typed out.
Yes, sir.
So, Guardian helmets for you. What's that feel like? Where are you thinking?
Yeah. But I wore something like that similar in high school. It was kind of like but it was thicker. So that one was heavier. This one was just a pad. So, I mean, we got to do what we got to do. So it is what it is.
Come into a season, I know y'all been asked a lot, expectations are low and everybody says block it out or use it. How do you do that when maybe on the outside everybody's saying this team, is racing for the #1 pick instead of thinking of playoffs or Super Bowls?
I would say we know we have, in between the buildings, we know what, we're trying to achieve, and we know that we go out there and perform. It's not about what the other experts have to say. It's about what we do and go out there and show them. So that's pretty much it.
Is there something you can get out of a year though? If it, even last year, which had a losing record, is there stuff that you can turn a success even if the record doesn't show it? Is there trying to be little victories in this too, even if the record doesn't show it?
I mean, we're not thinking about last year. We're staying in the present, living where our feet are. So right now, I would say this team is worried about this walkthrough that we have later, and then we'll worry about each day what's going on. We're not thinking about the past or the future. We're thinking about the present.
Are they giving you more of the playbook this year?
I would say, I would say, but more of a leadership role, not necessarily playbooks. Playbook is playbook. It's my job to learn the whole thing. So,
how much more of it do you feel like you know than last year?
Just, I wouldn't say more or less, just a better understanding.
Better understanding.
Yes, sir.
What is that leadership role? You said they give you more of a leadership role. Did they tell you that verbally, or do you just feel that in the building that they respect that?
I would say kind of 50-50, just being able to be one of the speakers on offense, want to be leaders of the team, and just being able to set the right example.
Is that speaking part? Is that a comfortable role for you from the team? Is that something you've done in the past, or do you have to kind of bring that out?
Kinda. It's just something that comes with adulting and maturing. It comes with it. So to be able to just do it and just take your guard down and just speak and just be yourself. Don't do anything more, do anything less.
Are you an encourager, or are you kind of a hard ass like Matt? Where do you come on the
I'm
scale?
more of an encourager. Just you can do it. Things, just encouraging words, things like that. Just bring everybody up.
Where do you feel that adulting has come beyond maybe just leadership?
Just taking care of my body, take the playbook, taking extra time at the end of the night to go through my plays, so when I come out here I don't have as many mental mistakes. In the weight room, getting stronger, just my nutrition, everything kind of plays a part.
I remember a year ago when we were talking about kind of that second year of Florida when you created the color-coded system and all that. Did you do that again?
I definitely have my schedule in my locker, and I try and stay with a regimen so that can make me feel at my peak.
Did you do that last year too, or is that something that you added this year because you kind of understood it?
I would say last year kind of was up and down, and this year I'm kind of on schedule, and I would say I'm sticking to it.
Did you talk to Larry about that again, or is that you're like, I'm good with it now?
No, I didn't talk to him about it.
Do you feel like for in year two under head coach Arthur Smith that in general the team just has a better understanding of kind of his expectation and what he wants from the team?
Definitely, he made it clear the first day of OTAs, and everybody just understood it. So it was a good thing for everybody to be on the same ship and work towards the same goal.
What did he make clear? What did he tell you guys?
Ethos is an important word he uses. It's about your ethics every day. Your ethics is what will get you to where you need to be.
Does he
Did you go home this offseason to Philly or anything, or what did you do this offseason?
I went home for a little bit. Got to go around and see some different parts of the world.
Did Coach talk to you about specifically about blocking out what people on the outside are saying? Is that something too he's addressed to you? We're not worried about that. He's kind of joked to us in here. Look at predictions in the past that have gone awry. Does he talk to y'all specifically about that? Let's don't think about what anybody or don't listen to what others are saying.
I would say he does, and also just being in this profession, you have to block out the noise because they're not the ones that's out there playing with you. They don't know what the play is, and just to be able to worry about the main thing, that's the most important thing.